Guys, it's going to take a couple of minutes before I am ready and active. So just give me a few seconds. Guys, it's going to take a couple of minutes before I am ready and active. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, all the way from my home, okay? And I'm going to be with you. Okay guys, thank you so very much. So Asad Yaqub here at your service. I will teach you IELTS. Today we are going to start with IELTS speaking, and very soon I'm going to come up with IELTS reading, writing, listening, speaking, all 4 modules. Okay, so you have to be with me, and I can see your comments as well. And by the way, I am using the latest gadgets, the latest devices. I've got my laptop, and then I've got this wonderful and amazing YOLO box with me today. And this YOLO box has enabled me to communicate with you actively and attentively. So please, I want you to comment. First of all, you need to comment with your name and your country, and then we'll just move on. Okay, I need your comment. They should be your name. Well done guys. Hello, well, love from Punjab. Neelam, love from Pakistan. Love from Asad Yaqub. Okay, we are going to start with IELTS speaking module, and I'm going to give you a lot of details. Okay, thank you so very much guys. Here I am, right? I wanted to come live, but actually, as you know, I'm a non-technical guy, so I didn't have coming live through camera and all that. But now, thanks to this YOLO box, I am live and you guys can see me live. Okay, in Pakistan at the moment it's going to be 8:30. It's going to be 8:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time, and I'm going to give you tips, techniques, how to deal with. So let's move on today, as we're going to start IELTS speaking. IELTS speaking is the first module that we have in IELTS. Whenever you go to take your IELTS test, your speaking may be conducted by students because they are lacking confidence. They don't have enough confidence. Sometimes they are afraid. They don't know what to do when it comes to IELTS speaking. Okay, they start shivering. Their legs start shaking, and you know such type of things happen. Okay, I'll give you my techniques on IELTS speaking part 1, 2, 3. Now let me tell you, whenever they start IELTS speaking test, they always start the test with, because the remaining questions depend on this question. For instance, they ask you a question, do you work or study? Okay, who is saying laddu? Tu hoinga laddu. So yeah, anyways, let me just tell you a few things I was telling you. So the test starts with, do you work or study? And you have to answer this question. If you are a student, you can say I study, and at the moment I'm serving in Standard Chartered Bank or any other bank like that. Okay, so you need to talk about that. Okay, that's important. Well, I'm a homemaker. I take care of my family. But remember, you need to make a compound sentence. The sentence that you make should be a compound sentence. Compound sentences always bring you better bench score in IELTS. Okay, so you need to make a compound sentence, right? Now, what's a compound sentence? I am a homemaker and I take care of my family throughout the day. I am a homemaker and I love cooking, or whatever you want to say. Now, once you've answered this basic question, after of questions like that depends on examiner. It can be about free time, it can be about movies, it can be about anything. So there will be a set of, and they will ask you questions on a variety of they will ask you questions on one topic. Now let me tell you, if you cram your answers, if you cram your speaking answers, your challenging. If answers are crammed, speaking test can be challenging. One of my students who had crammed the answers and he complained, sir, examiner was asking me a lot of counter questions and I don't know why. I said, because you were cramming your answers. You had crammed your answers. So if you give a crammed answer, they have to break that pattern. So in order to break that pattern, they always ask you questions which are actually, you know, out of the box. Okay. Then one question can be, what do you do in your free time? Second question can be, would you like to learn a foreign language? Third question can be, why do people go? Because whenever they ask you questions, I mean, if you give a crammed answer or memorized answer, that memorized answer will be the reason for low bench score. So try to English. Okay, yeah, just try to learn to speak English. I'm actually in the drawing room of my new house at the moment, and it's quite comfy. You know, whenever you buy a new house, it's quite comfy. You feel relaxed. For you guys for so long, but I didn't have equipment and machinery and all that. Okay guys, now we go on the second part. The second part is, can I have some water please? I'm so happy now. Okay, yeah, it's all good. I love my team very much, by the way. I'll show you my team as well after some time. So they are all with me and they're going to be here with me as well. So I just want to show you my team. And I love my team. They are wonderful people. Anyways, yes, I can see your comments. Lag, yes, there is some lag. Don't worry. Gradually, it's going to be all right. You know, whenever you do things first time, so there can be lags. But overall, you can see me. I'm monitoring myself. This is the device I have in front of me. And I am monitoring myself on this device. So for the most part, it's okay. But there are some lags. So don't worry. Lags are going to be okay. All right. Anyways, let's go on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. You are congratulating me. HP, Dani Ali Khan, thank you. And then Vardman, thank you. Anmol, thank you. Mujakkir, thank you. Thanks a lot for your kind messages. Huh? Okay, now the question is how to answer the questions. The first thing is, when they are going to ask you questions, first they will use WH questions. Now, what are WH questions? WH questions like when. Whenever they say when means time of the day, time in the past. When, where means location. How means method or manner, how something is done. If they say why means reason. If they say how long means duration. So it can be duration or any other stuff like that. Okay, just got it. So you need to be careful. Whatever they ask you, you have to answer accordingly. So the first thing is WH question will help you answer the questions. Thank you so much. Parshil, thank you. Korparan, thank you. Pima, thank you. So first you need to see, I mean, they are asking you questions with which WH question, because that WH question is going to enable you give the right answer. Where, location, why, reason, who, person, right, when, date or time or anything like that. Okay, so they will just go on like this. Okay, now let me tell you, after this the next important point is helping verbs, and they will be helping verbs like do, that is for present, did, that is for past, and will is going to be for future. Do, did, and then there's going to be will. Do is for present, did is for past, and will is for future. Okay, now after this they may use have. If with have they use third form of the verb, it is present perfect tense. So you need to answer using present perfect tense. And if they use how long have you been? How long have you been learning English? This is present perfect continuous tense. So guys, these 5 tenses are extremely important. First of all, we've got present simple, do you, past simple, did you, future simple, will you, along with WH questions. Present perfect, have you and then ing form of the verb. For example, have you been to a foreign country? Have you eaten sandwich? Have and all that. Okay, and after have you, last is how long have you been. And in part 1 they always ask you one question with how long have you been. Okay, Anmol, I'll give you my email address. Pavan, thank you. Mr. Nobody, thank you so much for your kind message. Let me just give you a feeling that I am talking to you guys and I'm absolutely. Okay, now let's go on. After this, the first thing is you need to focus the question. Examiner will ask you questions in a normal way. Examiner will not ask you questions very fast, okay? And by the way, just remind me towards the end, I'll tell you about online IELTS speaking and in-campus both of the tests and how to do them. Okay. Says, what do you do in your free time? What do you do? What means think? Do means present tense. So when you answer, remember in the question words. And these vocabulary words are like, for example, if the question is, what do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? Now you need to come time. For free, you can use the word leisure. For time, you can use the word weekend. For time, you can use the word morning, evening, afternoon. So you need to use a variety vocabulary time and again. For example, what do you do in your free time? In my free time, I do a lot of things. First of all, I do some yoga in my free time. After that, if I have some more free time, charging. If I have some more free time, then I go on and I play cricket in my free time. So if you repeat the word free time, you need to come up with the synonyms. For example, what do you do in your free time? Well, whenever I've got leisure time, in my leisure time, I mostly watch TV as I am fond of watching American. On the other hand, if I have some more time and I've got nothing to do, you can use the word spare time. Spare time is another word for free time. So these type of words will bring you very good bench score. Examiners, they look for such type of words and these words improve your bench score. Okay, I'll tell you more about it. But before that, please write the name of your country quickly. I'll read your country name. Huh? Come on. Very good. Type your country name. I'll take question answer session towards the end. Let me finish with IELTS speaking. Then at the end, we will have a question answer session. Here, I'll just answer your question. India. Wow. Here are. Is it okay now? Uh-huh.